Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel, Soul Journey. My name is Beck Ahimsa. Welcome to 2020. We have a new background. Actually, it's an old background, let's be real. You guys have been seeing this from over there. Now it's here. Upgrade. I wanted to thank my momsy, who got me my new light setup and my new camera holdy thing. And my little, I'm not gonna be able to get it. I'll show you next time. She got me this little selfie ring light thing. I'm loving it. Comment down below if you're feeling it. I haven't worn my glasses in a very long time. I think my eyes have healed themselves because these now feel quite intense. Just that, like, okay, anyway. Welcome to the new year. I hope you had a pleasant New Year's celebration if you follow the Gregorian calendar. If not, happy January. I did a sacred ceremony with some of my soul family. If you would like to see a video on, I just saw 111. If you'd like to see a video on that, definitely let me know. It was interesting. I think I'll go into some of it. Mostly like the ritual part, because I think that was like fairly interesting, and I know that as I have evolved in my spiritual practice, it's been really fun to see others' journeys, so I can, look at those and kind of create my own. It's really great. Today, I'm very excited because I've waited like literally over a week. I didn't bring any water in here with me, and I'm missing my cacao. Should I get it? Should I get the? I'm gonna get it. Hold please. Something I've really been enjoying is not having like too much editing in my videos. Hydration, thank God. One of my soul family members, Marielle, made us cacao for our ceremony. And also just in general. So that's been lovely. All right, let's get into it. So today I have something very, very exciting. I got two decks that, well, one I've been wanting for like ages, and the other one I like looked through it very quickly at the shop and I was just like, what is this? But I've never seen it before, so I'm really excited to take a look at these. And technically one of them, the one I really wanted, the Teal Swan Tarot deck, I've never actually held it in my hand. I've seen it, I knew I wanted it. For those of you who saw my Blind Spot Oracle deck reveal thing, you know that I originally wanted the tarot deck, but then when I got to the event, she had an oracle deck I'd never seen, so I decided to get that one. These glasses, am I just reflecting? Am I just like bothering you guys? I don't know. It's like I feel like I can see clearer, but then they also like kind of weird out my eyes. Maybe I just need to wear them more often. Anyway, I've had these since I was 15. But I feel like I see quite clearly. Okay, anyway. So I got both of these for Christmas. One of them was from my mother, the oracle cards, or rather healing cards. Because we saw them together and I was like, oh my God, these are amazing. And she was like, do you want them for Christmas? And I was like, mm-hmm. I'm gonna leave this down here. And then the tarot deck was a surprise from my partner, John Michael. So I'm so excited to open these, and I've been waiting so I could open them with you guys. So here I am. All right, which one should I open first? The Teal Swan deck. I don't know why this is like a question. Okay, so I'm very excited. For those of you who have not seen this, Teal Swan is one of my favorite spiritual teachers. I don't subscribe to the whole like just one teacher thing. I think teachers can teach us a lot of different things. So she is just one that has really been helpful for me in my path. I really resonate with her message. I feel like she gets a lot of flack because people don't understand her. But I think she's an important teacher on the planet right now. I very much resonate with her frequency, paintings. So this deck is really exciting because I've started engaging with her paintings. I went to one of her events. I will tell you, I have been following her for years and years and years, and she's done a lot for me, but going to her event and actually being in her energy was just powerful and very exciting, very ethereal. Anyway, so my partner got me the Teal Swan, what's the full name? Frequency Tarot Divine Guidance cards, a 77 card deck, which is interesting because normal tarot is 78. So that's interesting. And I don't think these have like the traditional names. I think this is like almost more of like an oracle deck from what I've seen. I'm excited to look through it. These frequency images created by spiritual luminary Teal Swan are paintings of the energetic vibrational frequencies pre-manifestation of the specific subject matter each one represents. By focusing on these images and having them in your living space, they will cause your energy to entrain with and resonate at the same frequency and amplitude of the vibration that they are created to convey. That is a long sentence. In turn, this aids you to amplify and manifest the presence of the subject matter in your life. If you draw a card from this deck, you are either a vibrational match to the frequency you have drawn, or you would benefit by the frequency that you have drawn. Okay, so this is very exciting. I believe this deck is $40. She does a lot of really awesome sales on her website. I think they just had it up for $25 over the holidays. So if you're looking to purchase it for less, I definitely would get on her mailing list because she does all kinds of sales on her website. I think like every week they have a different kind of sale. And I know this deck has been on sale a couple times, so it would be worth looking at. I don't know what the shipping was because my partner purchased this for me. I'm so excited to actually like have it in my hand. So from what I get, this deck isn't a traditional tarot deck. I think it can be used that way, but I think it is, like I said, more of like an oracle deck in the sense of I think all I think it's just the frequencies. So I'm not sure exactly why she's calling it a tarot deck because she does tarot and oracle and she has an oracle deck. So I don't know why she's calling it tarot. So I'm kind of interested in seeing if there's like a little book that goes along with it. I looked at videos of this deck a long time ago, but I honestly don't remember most of it. Now, size and shape-wise, it's definitely more tarot. Oh, well, hey. All right. Let me know, you guys, if you like these kind of like double feature tarot videos. I really am kind of enjoying it. So this is the box. It's just like a regular cardboard. I will tell you, the card box for the Blind Spot Oracle was just like, mwah. Very oracle. Okay, kind of a little rant here, and this is not for every single deck, but why is it that oracle cards tend to have way better boxes than tarot decks? Like, does anyone have a reason for that? Because like, I feel like, I mean, oracle gets used a lot, but tarot like gets a lot of work. So can we like work on that? Can we make tarot decks have better boxes? Because I think that's a real like problem. But anyway. Anyway, I'm struggling. Why is this struggling? Oh, this box is like slightly ripped. Like, what is that about? That's interesting. Look at this, see? Like, it's like, is that just because it's bent? This looks like it's, yeah, this has been like torn. Look at that. Come on, Teal. Yeah, there's like literal holes in it. Look at this. You can't see it from that angle. See that? It's weird. Again, why are tarot boxes like this? All right, so it looks like this. Oh my god. That's so weird. I mean, it's wrapped in plastic. This can't be like pre-used, so I'm gonna assume it's not. But that's really weird. Come on, Teal. Okay, so it looks like there is a book. I'm interested to see if these like frequencies like somewhat match a normal tarot. All right, so frequency tarot cards instruction manual. So that's that. This is The Cure. I happen to know that. I got that from my stepmom. Frequency tarot card, about the tarot cards, and you can see it's kind of, how many pages is this? 70 pages. About frequency cards, about frequency art, card meanings. Okay, so it doesn't even look like there are suits. So this, I would say this is more like an oracle deck. Before you begin, important ways to use the deck, spreads, try and spread, time spread. So there's a lot of spreads here. Life path potential spread. Okay. There's a lot of spreads in here. Relationship spread. Damn. Okay, then we get into the card meanings, which are not very big. That's like 4 cards. Change, emotional expression, empowerment, alignment. Okay, so these, I would consider this more of an oracle deck, because like it doesn't look like any of these really like line up to the traditional tarot. So I'm curious as to why she's calling this a tarot deck. There may be more to this in the book, but let's get into the cards. All right, so this is the backing. This is her tattoo. I assume, I mean, this is like sacred geometry, well, at least a little bit. I'm gonna take these off. My eyes are like not happy. She has this as a tattoo. So okay, I'm gonna take this off here so it's like safe. Okay, so we have change, emotional expression. I'm actually really excited because I wanted a lot of these frequencies, and so I feel like if I really want to like meditate on them, I can just use these cards, which is really cool. Empowerment. Now, what I have heard, it's like I read it and then like I'm not sure, is that she just recently like updated the art that was in this. So I believe these are actually different from the original deck. So I don't know if like how different this is, if the design of the cards are different. Healing. I'm actually really excited. I didn't really think about it, like the fact that like I can now work with each of these frequencies like I would if I had the like paintings like alone. Relationship. I mean, honestly, this has got to have like most of her paintings in it because there's 78 cards. Self-love. So that's a perfect example. Like this is card number 10, self-love. Like I consider the self-love card being more like two of cups, but also like relationship, and then like the Lovers card. Like that can be like a self-love depending on the reading. So it's just interesting. I'm trying to remember what number 10 is. I'm completely spacing it. Like in a normal tarot deck. I mean, this deck I am really excited to use purely as like almost like an oracle deck. Because like, I will tell you guys, the Blind Spot Oracle has been just next level. And she does now have an app. Again, not sponsored, I just really like it. So this is really exciting though. Because like those cards, like the book itself, oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! Okay. The book itself is amazing, but I'm not like a huge fan of the art. Like I understand that it's sigils, but like I would have preferred them to just be like white cards with the sigil. Like I'm not a huge fan of like the whole like paper thing. Like I don't know, it just feels a little tacky. Sorry, Teal. I'm just not a fan. So I did say that I was going to be pulling more cards more often in videos. So I guess we can pull a card for the collective and then read it and just kind of check out the deck. I'm really loving this. I mean, I love her frequency painting, so I had a feeling it was going to be really difficult for me not to like this deck. So, trust. intimacy. I wonder if there's like a purpose to like the order she put these in. Uniqueness. I wonder if my friend's painting is in here. So, ooh, I have that one as a necklace. So one of my dear friends, oh God, did I rip that? Okay. One of my dear friends, it's actually a friend of my mom's, like we all homeschooled together. She actually, back before teal was like really well known, she, ooh, that's interesting, nostalgia. She commissioned a frequency painting. Inception, that's really cool. All of her paintings are awesome. If you have not checked out Teal Swan's frequency paintings, go to tealswan.com. Oh, that's interesting. That's like a longer, self-exploration. There's so many here. Soul family. Security. Sorry, I'm like getting off track. She commissioned a painting of the opening. Actually, you can go see it on Teal Swan's website. The opening of the third eye, or the opening of the pineal gland. I forget the actual like title, but you can see it. And my friend's mom, ooh, Return to Source. Oh, that's amazing. Commissioned it. So it'd be cool. I don't know if it would like align with this deck. Oh, I've always loved this one. I have that over there. I actually like printed it out. Cool. No, it's not in here. But if you're interested in seeing that, it is on the website. So it's like opening the pineal gland or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to pull a card. Oh, my selenite's downstairs. So actually, why don't we let this... Oh. Woo! Okay. Did you see that? No, you didn't see it. It flew all over the room. I'm like not exaggerating. Oh my God. This deck. The cards literally just flew all over the place. Like all over the place. Okay. This is a slippery deck. Come on, little deck. No, don't be upside down. It doesn't look like this deck has reversals, even though the back, like, could do that. Wow, they're all over. What I was going to say... Oh my God. Did I get them all? Okay, that was intense. Well, that's gonna shuffle them. I was gonna say the cardstock... Did I scratch this? Oh my God. Is actually really nice. That's all I was gonna say. All right, I was gonna put you down so I can open the other deck, but I am going to pull a card now since y'all shuffled already. So you don't want to be cleansed. All right. You sure? That was intense. All right. What is the frequency? Okay. For planet Earth right now. Meditation. All right. I'm like, all right, we got meditation. Number 36. All right, let's look it up in the book here. I have a table in front of me now. This is so exciting. Okay, 36. Okay. You have drawn this card up. There are reversals. If you have drawn this card upright, you would benefit by meditation in any of its various forms, which the hectic pace and demand of modern life. With the hectic pace and demand of modern life, many people feel stressed, unclear, and overworked. Sound familiar? By training your mind to induce a desired state of consciousness, you will soon change your perception completely. Mindfulness is crucial for you at this time. Try out every type of meditation that calls to you in order to find the ones that work for you best and make it a daily habit. If you have drawn this card in the reverse, just curious, you are trying to escape from your life. Oh, I love that. Okay. By by preferring, there we go, to not get your hands messy, so to speak, you are trying to make yourself exempt from the experience of life. Life is messy. You cannot make it clean, and you came here to experience it fully. Perhaps you are currently trying to use spirituality to bypass your negative emotions and navigate experiences completely. Oh, wow, words. Maybe I do need my glasses. Probably not. These are for being farsighted. Oh, wow, that's actually much better. Is this what glasses are like? All right. Bypass your negative emotions and negative experiences completely. The enlightened beings do not appear to be so at peace because they have become exempt from the highs and lows of life. They appear to be so at peace because they have become willing to feel the ups and downs of life completely. There is no longer any resistance to living. Okay, so this does line up. Is it getting dark in here? It's getting dark in here. I can turn my light a little bit. Is that like weird shadows? Oh, wow. Guys, this is like all very new, so let me know. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, hold on. Oh, come on. Is that like too shadowy? Let me know. Right now on the planet, right, we are really dealing with a lot, and I think it's very easy for us to get escapey. And so it's really important to understand the difference between using meditation for like healing and using it for escapism. So I think that's really important. Let me know what you guys think of this light. It's kind of intense. Let me see if I can, right in the middle of the video. I thought I tested this, but you know, oh, come on. Come on, little light. You got this. How's that? That's not terrible. Okay. All right. So if that resonated with you, let me know down in the comments. I'm excited to work with this deck for sure. It is a beautiful deck. So yeah, let's get into the next deck. I am just like, I know it seems weird, but like the cards flying all over the place kind of like threw me off. So. The next deck. The next deck we have here, which I'm very excited about because I don't really know this deck at all, is the Sacred Geometry Healing cards. Phoenix Gateways, Emily Kisvarda. It's pretty cool, huh? Look, it's a shine. I have a ring light now. All right. This deck is at normally $34.99. In aiding each of us as we begin to comprehend meanings, we can bring that understanding into our everyday lives and enhance our healing and ascension process. This new edition of a unique system from Phoenix Gateways, Emily Kisvarda, includes 49 cards and a guidebook. It is a tool to learn and practice creating beautiful healing grids for you or loved ones, and can even extend to Earth's rotation. All right, there's a lot there. So, like I said before, Oracle decks have better boxes. This is no exception. I'm very excited. Like I said, I got to look through this. This is very, oh, so good. Okay, so this is a box. It's really nice. If you want to read the whole thing that I wasn't willing to read, you can snapshot that. Feel free to pause it. It opens like this. Oh, I love a good Oracle box. All right. This is what the inside looks like. Looks like it's got a labyrinth in there. That's cool. And it looks like it has a fairly decent sized book. It does. Oh, these are way bigger than I remember them being. I'm excited. Okay, so this is a book. Oh, I love that. This is a book. It's a little bit about the author. Oh wow, she has the tattoo on her back. Testimonials. To all souls awakening on their journey of self-healing and self-discovery. All right, acknowledgements, preface, introductions, using the cards, how to work with the cards, card layouts, what is sacred geometry, platonic solids, Merkaba. Okay, cool. Then we come into the cards. So by page 19, we start the cards. It looks like these are in order. The first one's awakening, and it looks like each... Oh. Okay. So it looks like each card gets a good amount of space, probably about 2 pages worth. And so there's the first one, then there's the master cards, which I don't know what that means, but I'm sure we'll find out. And these have about the same amount of information. All right, I'm very excited. Oh my God, I just opened a meditation. All right. Animal correspondence. Oh, okay. So it looks like there's some animals in here. Crystals. All right, and like the meanings of the crystals. That's cool. Numbers, master numbers. Okay, there's a lot here. So this book is in total of chakras. 150 pages ish. Yeah. 158 pages. Nope. 160. So that's the book. It's quite nice. It's a good book. So it looks like there's a lot of cool information. So we have this like this. I am super happy when decks don't have plastic wrap around them. That's like really, really nice. Obviously, most of these decks, oh my God, there's sparkles on this. Huh. Most of these decks like are wrapped in plastic, like around the boxes, which I understand on a level because you don't want them open, you don't want them messed with, but still it's kind of a pain. But this only has a piece of paper on it, so that's really nice. Who published this? Printed in China. Red Feather. Okay, so this is not like one of like the common. All right, so the cards look like they're not perfect condition. There's like a little bit of like, you know what happens. All right, the cardstock is nice. It's got a matte finish. This is what the back looks like. You can see this like here on the side. I'm not sure what the little... I think the little markings are actually like the bird that's on the back, but like smaller. So it looks like the edges are mostly okay. It does have some sort of glittery finish on the side there, if you can see that. All right, so let's get into it. I'm really excited about this. When I opened it up, well, not opened it up, but when I saw the one at the shop, I was really excited. First of all, whales are usually coming up for me, but I'm also feeling like for the collective. And I mentioned that in a previous video, and here we go. Awakening, Akashic Records. Okay, Akashic Records, Conscious Evolution. That is amazing and beautiful. All right, now these are the master cards. Oh, and it looks like up at the top, there's like different sections, and they have that like up in the corner. You see that? Let's see if I can get it to... No, maybe, yes, maybe. Can you see that? Can you see it? All right, up there in the corner, it says master, and the next one says creation. Anyway, so these are master cards. This looks like a very different kind of deck. So I'm excited to work with it. I often sometimes find these a little harder to read with, and I'm going to look at like the keywords and stuff, but sometimes these like kind of unusual decks where there's like so much meaning in the books can be really powerful, but they can also be hard to just like pick up and use, which I have found oftentimes makes me kind of put them aside, and I don't usually get back to them. So I'm hoping this one is kind of like can be intuitive, but then also like more knowledge too. Okay, so we have this ancient sound frequencies, rebalance energy, frequency, vibration. And if this light isn't working for you guys, I am going to adjust it. It's just getting dark out, so I wanted to. Dreamweaver, laying foundations, manifestation. So it looks like this could be used intuitively as well. I'm excited to explore what these like images are. Love frequency, self-love, soulmate connection. That's cool. Merkaba. Pineal activation, awakening the pineal gland. Yeah. Got a bunch of numbers in the back. Raven magic. Huh. Release fear, heighten intuition, protection. Rebirth. What's sacred geometry? Shapeshifter. Take hold. Inevitable change. That's interesting. Take hold. Inevitable change. I guess that's like change just taking hold. Like there's no getting out of it. I don't know. It's interesting. I feel like those are almost like two different things. Unlimited potential. That's cool. All right, now we're getting into the creation cards, and it looks like each one has like different colors around the edge. This is Genesis pattern, planting the seed. Egg of life, key to our blueprint. There we go. Flower of life, cocoon stage. That's interesting. Okay. Because it's kind of like the egg splitting. Fruit of life, spheres of knowledge. Metatron's cube, the all, and the Akashic records. That's so cool. I don't have a deck anything like this. Okay, now we have the platonic solids. Hexahedron, laying our foundation. I feel like there's like patterns within like each section has like similar steps or phases. Hexahedron. Nurture and create. All right. I'm interested to see how these like line up with like the different meanings. I know all the sacred geometry has basic meanings, so I'm not saying like I don't get it. I'm just curious as to why each of these shapes are those. Tetrahedron, take action. That's interesting because the triangle really reminds me of like fire or the wands, and so that's that take action is very similar to that. Octahedron, unconditional love. All right, so I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Dodecahedron. All right, the next group is frequency. Oh, okay. So we have 174 hertz. My body is safe and loved. .285 hertz, optimal health and well-being. Ooh. Meditate on that one. 396, liberate guilt and fear. Now they have these like letters behind here too. I want to like explore those. 117, change, cleanse traumatic experience. Those are cool. So there's a bunch of frequencies here. Okay. It's pretty cool. Then we have common, and that's the rest of the cards. All right, so we have balance, or rebalancing. believe, have faith. I thought there was going to be more animals in here. Are there more animals? Clarity. So it's interesting that, like, even though there aren't, like, a lot of whales in this deck, like, did I say whales? There's not a lot of animals in this deck. So it's interesting that, expansion, that whales came up. Foundation. That's interesting. Foundation has come up with the seed of life, I believe, and the square. So this is foundation creates stability. So that's like both of them. It's kind of cool. Whoa. Fulfillment, connection to the all. That's interesting. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that picture. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The, like, cliche alien, like, with the big head, with the big eyes, has never resonated with me at all. Gratitude. Grounding, anchoring. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. All right, I wanted to get harmony. Oh, there's inner child. That's interesting. It's like the egg. Some of these I like the imagery. Others I'm like, eh. Oh, there's meditation again. All right. Reflection. Reflect on life experiences. There's the, ooh, that's kind of like, that's like the labyrinth. That's pretty cool. I am going to get a labyrinth tattoo at some point. I'm pretty excited. Surrender. Release, resistance, control. That's interesting. It's like the cross. It's like a higher dimensional cross. And what's interesting about that is like release, resistance, and control. When I think about the cross, biblically, it's like, you had to release resistance. And I think that's really interesting. I don't know if there's like a connection there, but that's just like the first thing I thought of. All right. And the last card is wisdom, gain greater insight. So that's the owl there. All right. So this deck is really interesting. It's definitely different. I love the whales. For some reason, when I looked through it, I thought there was like more of this stuff. And I think I would have liked that. But again, I haven't used this deck before. So let's pull a card and see what message it has for us. What message does the collective need? Whoop, there it is. Things are just falling all over the floor. Okay, harmony. Create harmonious surroundings. Well, that's something I'm working on right now for sure. All right, that is number 40. Let's see what it has to say. Woo! All right. Again, I'm slightly dyslexic. Bear with me. Let me put on my spectacles. Woo! I am in harmony with all aspects of my life. All right. Can you tell I don't feel that way? When the harmony card appears, you need to consider which area of your life is in discord. There it is. Harmony can be felt within ourselves, within our family and home, life, and within our business environment. When disharmony is present, our inner sanctum goes into upheaval. We may feel out of balance, angry, frustrated, or unhappy, have an inability to concentrate, and feel like our inner world is falling apart. Sacred geometry. Solfeggio frequency 432 hertz. When digitally compressed equals a 9. Oh God, there's math here. 9 times 4 plus 3 plus 2 equals 9. 4 plus 3 plus 2 equals 9. Yes. 432. Oh, I get it. Equals 9. 4 plus 3 plus 2 equals 9. There we go. All right. 432 hertz is considered the universal harmonic. It is mathematically consistent with universal patterns, and it correlates most with our music systems. All living things are energy vibrating at different frequencies. When we place the correct sound and vibrations within our surroundings and ourselves, we can ultimately create our own musical harmonic. If you're more interested, if you want to hear more about this, I did channel the Blue Avians. This was when I just channeled the Blue Avians, I believe, a few years ago. If you go to my playlist, Channelings by Beck Gronsky, it's in there. If you want to learn more about like the harmonics of the universe, the Blue Avians did a whole thing on that. The Taurus ultimately, this is a Taurus field. The Taurus ultimately translate to universal integrity and wholeness. Its energy flows in one end around the surface and out through the other side. It is nature's way of sustaining life. It is the fundamental form of energy that is balanced. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, that's a toroidal field. And we actually have those. So if you can imagine us like in the middle there, that's how our energy flows. And it flows in one end. Yeah, so it like that. Practical application. To bring yourself into a harmonic state, sit outside in stillness and allow the beauty of your surroundings, the chirping of the birds, the patter of the rain, or the rays of the sun to soak into your physical essence, right down to your cellular memory. You can play tunes of 432 hertz to help you. Envisage the toroidal relating to the Taurus. Envision the toroidal body that sits around you and everything in nature, flowing in a balanced, dynamic state. Breathe. Card numerology is 4, and I think that's because it's 40. It's number 40. And crystal suggestions: Fuchsite, Fuchsite, Moquibals, oh my god, MOQUI balls, pedalite, selenite, and Paua shell, PAUA shell. If anyone's interested. All right, well, that's interesting. I find that there's like a lot of information here, but also like not a lot of information. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. I want to pull more cards from it. I will see what it holds. So that is the 2 decks I got for Christmas. I'm not sure of the second one. I want to work with it more. I am worried that it's going to be one of those decks that I end up like putting to the side. So I'm really going to try to work with it. If you guys like this deck and you want to see more of it, comment it down below. I am excited to work with the Teal Swan Tarot deck, which I kind of think is an oracle deck. For my own personal working with frequencies, I'm really excited about that. I'm getting this kind of sense of like discomfort, and I'm not sure why. Sometimes when I'm not like fully resonating with a deck, I like feel kind of like off. So I'm excited to see like what these bring forward. I'm feeling like I want to do a purge of my decks at some point. Like I keep saying that, but like also I never do because I like all of my decks. Anyway, if you're curious about what I might be purging, let me know. I don't know if I'm going to put them like on an online site or if I'll put them out through my Instagram. I don't know if I'm doing it in general. So, yeah, we'll see how I feel about it. Anyway, I feel like this has been quite a ramble. I haven't eaten much food today, so that might be why I'm a little like off. It's also a new setup, new space, feeling a little different. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I know this was definitely like a long video. Look, it's a shadow. You see that? Shadow. That reminds me, a long time ago, no, it wasn't that long ago. It was like a year or two ago. Probably like 2 years ago. I was sitting in a parking lot with my partner went into the restaurant to go to the bathroom. And I was sitting in the parking lot. It was at nighttime. And there was like a fence in front of me. And then there was like a tree in front of that. And then there was like a light behind me. So like the light was like shining on the tree. onto the fence, and it was like creating a shadow, which was actually very beautiful. And I was thinking about how our shadows are created because we're getting in the way of our own light. And I think that's really important to acknowledge, because I think oftentimes we see the shadow as this like thing, this like entity sometimes, and really it's just us not seeing ourselves fully. It's not letting the light penetrate all of us. And there's nothing wrong with shadow. It actually helps define our reality, right? Like the contrast. You know, if everything was just like a white wall, you wouldn't be able to see it. It's the shadow that helps you see if it has shape to it. So it's important to understand that our shadows are super necessary to defining this current reality, but it is just us blocking our own light. See that? Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know if either of these decks resonated with you. The Sacred Geometry Healing cards, I got at a shop, but I'm sure you can look it up online. And then the Teal Swan Tarot deck is on her website. So, thank you so much for watching. Definitely let me know if you like these decks. And let me know if there's any other decks you'd like me to review and flip through. I think that's it. I'm quite hungry. I think I'm going to eat. Don't fall off the stool. Okay. It looks like... I have had people around for the last like several days. Everyone's out of the house though for the first time in days, and I'm just really enjoying my space, because I usually have a lot of space. Blessings, beautiful beings. Thank you so much for joining me. This is getting to be quite the video. All right, love you guys so much. You are loved. I appreciate you. You're magic. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, definitely hit the subscribe button and the like button. And if you'd like to check out my other social media platforms, the links to those are in the description down below, along with my Etsy shop where you can get personal tarot readings from me. So I think that's it. I've gotten real good at rambling recently. Thank you guys so much for watching. You are beautiful. You are light. Happy, happy New Year. Let's do this thing. Much love, many blessings. Namaste. Don't forget, it is all about the soul journey.